to Ansible thing or any playbooks have tried to.
Hello,
Yeah.
are you able to run any playbooks?
Sir, I was trying to install Ansible in Amazon EC2 Linux, but I was getting some errors. We can please show that today with you.
Say an Ansible, maybe like if package is not there, try to install through pip. I'll see now further.
Okay.
But actually, people are not using Amazon Linux more into in the Ansible, Ubuntu, Red Hat. These flavors itself, mostly people are using.
Okay, understood.
I'll take to Ansible missions. So now the Amazon Linux, what they have given is Amazon Linux 2003 is the AMI. So in that some of the packages are not getting installed with the yum. We'll try to install. So now previously we have Amazon Linux 2 is the AMI. Now we got 2023 AMI.
Okay.
Sorry. So first I'll update the yum. So no packages up there.
So your screen is not visible.
So here I have taken two Amazon Linux instances. Have connected to the first mission. So one is Ansible and second one Ansible host. Both are Amazon Linux. Have updated that. So here they didn't found the Ansible package. They didn't give. We'll try for maybe. Amazon Linux 2023. Python is already there. But this Amazon-Linux extras also now not there with uh, Amazon 2003 AMI.
Yes, I tried to run this
Yeah,
command.
because this is with the Amazon Linux 2 only we have this command. This is the third generation of Amazon Linux distribution. So this is the plan, like till how many years they're going to support, all that they have given for this. So I'm installing pip. Pip is also is one of the packager, but this is for Python applications we can use. So I'm installing Ansible now here through pip I'm installing. So just like a YAML app we have for Python based applications, we have PIP. Okay, so now here it's installed. So if these commands are we are getting means Ansible has been installed for us. Ansible version, we got Ansible core say 2.1.2. Ansible having one enterprise version also called as Ansible Tower, which is a GUI base, but Red Hat will charge the amount for that. Okay, so Red Hat will charge the amount, but we are going to use the core or community kind of edition, which is an open source. Okay, so now I'll create a key. How to generate? Say here, don't use key sudo while creating a key. Say without having the sudo itself, install the or generate the key. So don't use Amazon Linux images. Mostly Red Hat or Ubuntu are mostly used in the real time.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so just for as you ask, I'm showing, but we can use this also. So with Amazon Linux 3, they have done a lot of changes. There also will get some problems. Okay, so I'm going to generate one key here, sh hyphen keygen is going to generate the key pair. Okay, so once the key has been generated, so copy this this key into in another mission we need to copy. So this is the key content. I'm saving. So we need to confirm whether we can connect to that mission or not. SH. The host IP is this one. So we're able to connect you to that mission. So I'll confirm by creating a host file. So I'll give a host group as web servers. And I'll copy that host. And I'll confirm whether that is pinging or not. So previously we no need to give the host file because by default the path we are going to define in say etc Ansible host. Okay, by default in this file we are going to keep. If we don't to specify any file from this it used to take, but as of now they're not giving here. And we used to have one more file also like Ansible dot cfg. That is a configuration file also we have. So as of now we don't have that configuration file also. By default we are going to get that. So that is the reason here we need to give -i hosts also. Sorry. Okay, so we are in the host mission mostly. So now here we can run the Ansible. So here as we didn't give any inventory, it won't take. So now we got that ping pong response. That means it's configured properly. Then we need to go for any playbook. And we'll run that playbook. 1 second. So everyone try to run multiple ad hoc commands also. And which configuration language Ansible is using? Which configuration language Ansible is using?
YAML, sir.
Yeah, YAML. But backend has been developed on top of
Python.
all the modules, all those have been developed using Python.
Python.
Okay, so even we can develop our own custom modules also. Okay, so we can develop our own custom modules also. We can develop using Ansible, but they have the rich set of modules are there. Can you tell some of the module names?
Service, user,
Yeah, service, user. So I'll go for. So setup is there, ping is there, apt or yum,
Mm.
copy file, template. So here I have one sample YAML file. So what is the first line of YAML is 3 hyphens. Okay, 3 hyphens. Here host in the place of host, what we need to give? Our group name we can give. Okay, become is yes. Task M. It's updating the package cache. Then HTTPD is the package. Tags are optional, but better to use the tags also. Then it's starting the service. So we'll use this sample playbook. This is the host. Web servers become underscore method, and we need to add one more line. Become underscore method sudo. We'll try to execute this playbook. So first, before running the playbook, Ansible hyphen playbook. What is the playbook name? HTTP.yaml. First, check the syntax check. Okay, so we got some warnings, but supply the host file also. Okay, so now everything is fine. Then instead of syntax check, confirm whether the list of hosts. So in this host, only one mission is matching. If we have 10 servers in that group, it shows 10 servers. Host. So now I'm going to run the playbook. Okay, so now this has installed. Again, if I run this, maybe no changes would be performed because it's already installed. Package also is installed. Service also is started. For the second play, there is no need. Okay, so then again, I'll go for that playbook. Here I'll keep the state as restarted. So now, is it changed or not?
Yes, sir.
Why that is changed?
Changed value has changed to once.
No. Say each and every time it is going to restart that. Again, I'll do one more play. Again, is it changed or not?
Yes, sir. That has been
So what is the
restarted.
risk with this?
It will keep on restarting.
Yeah, if I run each and every time this play, this would be keep on restarting in the production. That will cause lot of problems. If I have 100 servers and each and every server is getting restarted, will cause the problems in. Okay, so now try to understand. Here I kept restarted. If each and every time, if I execute this playbook, if I each and every time, if I execute this playbook, okay, it's going to restart. It's going to restart the servers. Okay, in the production environment, that is one of the risk. So in the production environment, that is one of the risk we have. The solution for this is notify and handlers. So what is that meaning of notify and handlers is, if you use notify, it will call handler if any configuration changes have been performed. If there are no configuration changes have been there, then the notify is not going to invoke the. Okay, say if this is a task, okay, this step is a task, right? Each and every run, okay, that's going to execute. But if I use notify and a handler, when that notify will call the handler,
When it has been restarted.
if any configuration changes has been performed, okay, then only in the task I'm going to call. Okay, then it's not going to call the restart this kind of operations. If no configuration changes have been there, then it's not going to call the
Handlers.
handlers. Then it's not going to restart that. Otherwise, each and every time it's going to restart it. Each and every time it's going to restart. And that in the production environment, what is the challenge we are getting is each and every time that is getting restarted. So here I have a playbook with handlers. So go for this, try to understand. So here we may need to give web servers, but this is on Ubuntu we have, but and become, and for become underscore method, we are escalating as sudo user. Then task install, instead of Nginx, httpd, and here we need to use yum. And here in the task itself, what we done? We call the notify. And what is the name of the notify? Restart Nginx. Okay. So this notify will call this handler if any configuration changes has been performed. If it is comes in the green, it won't call the notify. And we configured some of the configuration files. Okay. So here we have two notifies. Can you tell me the names? Restart and reload. Okay. So either we can use the same and we are configuring the handlers. Okay. So now when this, if we use the task, what is the problem? If I use the task, what is the problem? For restart operations, if I use the task, what is the risk?
It will keep on restarting.
Yeah, if any configuration change is there or not there, also it's going to
Restart.
restart. That itself, if I use the handler,
To notify.
And there is a slight difference between restart and reload also. So if you restart, the complete service is getting restarted. Reload only configuration changes only can reload. Some changes required reload, some changes required restart kind of service. Okay, some changes required restart, some reloaded kind of service. So what is this template option? I'll tell. And we are using handlers. We are using the handlers. So here I'll, instead of using the template, I'll use one copy module. Source, I'll keep some index.html. Where www HTML, I'm going to copy. So there is a slight difference between template and copy module. I'll explain that also. So now previously we have installed the Nginx, right? Sorry, yeah, HTTPD only we have installed. I'll go to that playbook. So here present I'll keep as absent. So after I installed, whether that service can restart it, it won't restart because that service has been that application itself has been uninstalled. Do you understand this? So this write as another playbook. Again, I'm going to run this playbook. So here, if you see, gather the facts. By default, Ansible Playbook is collecting the gather facts for each and every time. And it's so as a task is there, install, but actually it's not installing. So as the name here is there, with the name, there is no functional change. It just shows us. But technically that is
Gathering facts.
no, uninstalling the package. But as the name it's there, install, even here it is doing uninstall, it's showing the task name as install itself. but that actually not installing. That has been uninstalled because we kept that as a absent. If run again, it will fail because it's already uninstalled. No package is there. That is the reason no changes has been performed. To uninstall, there is no package. That's already uninstalled. Now, I'm going to use with the handler, we are going to do. So this time we are going to do through handler. Okay. And before, make sure in our source file, we required index.html. So I'll save this. Without having the index.html, first I'll try to run this playbook. Before running the playbook, what we need to do? Syntax check. -I means inventory. Now the syntax check is fine. Confirm. List host. That is also is fine. Then run the playbook. So this may throw one error specifying we don't have that source file. Say here we don't have a source file. Okay, index.html we don't have. Say here I'm going to keep my index.html. I'm keeping a sample code. Now again I'll run the playbook. It's copy that. Okay, so now here we have one problem. In this, we didn't change the service name. So we didn't install Nginx here. The service is, it tries to reload or restart the Nginx. So, but the name is we kept Nginx itself. Let it be, no issues. But you try to change that also. So this time, can you tell me whether that notify call the handler or not? Notify call the
No, sir.
handler or not? Why?
Because I don't see any.
No configuration changes has been performed.
Yeah.
No configuration changes has been performed. Now I'll go for I have done some configuration. So that means I change that file. Again, I'm going to run my playbook. Then that definitely has been changed. If any change has been there, then only that notify calls the
Handler.
handler. Otherwise,
It won't call the handler.
it won't call the handler. Now, this time we don't have any changes in that index. Then it won't call the handler. If I don't use notify and handler, I hope you understand the risk, right? Each and every time that's getting restarted, that disturbs our production environment. Okay. See here we have two playbooks. I'll try to share for Tomcat also, and try to work, make sure to work them with Ubuntu and Amazon Linux also. Yeah, so please download that one. Okay, so by default, facts are collected automatically or not? By default, all the remote mission facts are collecting automatically. If you don't want in your playbook, we need to keep this option. Say here in the host, so what is this meaning? If you don't give this option also, by default, the behavior is it is collecting the facts of all the remote missions. But if you don't want, in the playbook explicitly, we need to specify the gather facts is no. So whenever you run the playbook, say here we have one task. What is this task? Gathering facts. I'll go to this playbook. Say here I kept gather underscore facts is no. Again, I'll run the playbook. So this time it didn't collected the facts. What is the module to collect the facts?
Gather underscore facts.
No. The module name is setup. Okay. So setup is a module name. So this is the meaning of gathering all the facts. So internally, when running the playbook, even if you don't specify gather facts, yes, also it's going to collect. If you don't want, then this option we need to use. I hope you understand, right? The
So
module.
Why we are using setup module over here?
Come again?
Why we are using setup module over here?
So module name is setup. So using that, it is gathering the facts.
Okay, just for our reference, we are using that.
Yeah. Without doing anything also, it is collecting the facts. If you don't give also, it is collecting the facts. If you don't give anything, it is collect the facts.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't want, so why we need to collect the facts also, we can use programmatically. That I'll explain in the next sessions. Okay. So till this, everyone try to run this, because last 3 days we are doing the same steps. So first finish till this point, then we can run multiple playbooks. We can do a lot of automation using Ansible. Not on one mission, 100 missions you have, 500 missions we have, we can do the automation. Yeah. Any doubts? Okay, sure. I'll share